Hey there, you've done enough for today. Now let's find some peace together. Take a breath with me. Hold. And exhale gently, like you're releasing just a little of that tension clinging to your chest. You got some feedback today, and whether it came in a meeting, a comment, a tone, or a Slack message wrapped in just being honest, it hit a nerve. Maybe your stomach dropped. Maybe your heart started racing. Maybe your brain immediately made it mean something about you. Let's slow that spiral, just for a few minutes. You deserve that much. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale the urge to prove, fix, or defend yourself right now. Critique can be helpful, but when it's poorly delivered, or poorly timed, or just hits you on a bad day, it can feel like a sucker punch to your identity. And that's not weakness. That's being human. You're allowed to feel tender, to feel caught off guard, to not be immediately grateful for constructive notes. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale the guilt for taking it personally. Because sometimes it is personal, or at least it feels that way. And in a culture that ties your worth to your work, of course, feedback feels like a judgment on your value. But here's the truth. Your worth is not up for review. Let that land. Your worth is not up for review. Let's breathe with that. Inhale deeply, like you're inhaling your own humanity. Hold. Exhale the shame that tries to hitch a ride with every suggestion or correction. You can hold feedback in one hand and self-compassion in the other. You don't have to choose. You can say, "This hurt," and still look for the lesson later. You can say, "That felt harsh," and still grow when you're ready. Growth doesn't always happen in the moment. Sometimes it needs space, gentleness, safety. So that's what we're making here. A little pocket of safety, where you're not being judged or evaluated or told to take it better. You're just breathing. Inhale slowly. Hold. And exhale the tension that rose with that feedback. Maybe you're replaying the words. Maybe your mind is rewriting your entire career over one piece of criticism. Pause. You are not defined by a single moment, a single comment, a single perspective. Breathe in the bigger picture. Hold. Exhale the tunnel vision. You're doing the best you can. You've made it through hard days before, and you'll grow from this too, on your timeline, not anyone else's. Sometimes, feedback says more about the giver than the receiver. Sometimes, it's a reflection of poor communication. Other times, it is useful, but only once the sting softens. So if you're not ready to process yet, that's okay. You can come back to it later. Or not at all. Not everything deserves space in your head. Let's breathe with that freedom. Inhale. Hold. Exhale the pressure to be endlessly coachable. You are allowed to have boundaries around how you're spoken to. You are allowed to ask for kindness, even in critique. You are allowed to feel, and those feelings don't make you fragile. They make you whole. Take a breath for the parts of you that feel small. Hold. And exhale with love for that version of you too. Here's what feedback doesn't get to do. It doesn't get to decide your worth. It doesn't get to cancel out all the good you've done. It doesn't get to overwrite the quiet wins, the long nights, the things no one saw but you still did anyway. Even if no one claps for your growth yet, even if your inbox is quiet and your efforts feel invisible, you're showing up, you're learning, you're still in it. That matters. You matter. Inhale into that truth. Hold it close. And exhale like you're softening your grip on all the self-doubt. You are not someone's mistake. You are not broken. You are not failing because someone pointed out a flaw. You are allowed to be a work in progress without being constantly torn down. You are allowed to hold your own hand through the learning curve. Feedback is not your identity. It's just one note in the symphony of your growth. So take your time. Go slow. Be gentle. You don't have to bounce back today. You don't have to smile through the sting. You just have to keep breathing. Let's take one more together. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, slow and steady, and that is everything. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. As you step into whatever's next, sleep, quiet, or just being, you don't have to carry the chaos. You can carry this peace instead. If you'd like more moments like this, feel free to subscribe and come back anytime you need. Until we meet again, be kind to yourself.